hello, hello. There, we got somebody in there. Hi, Yarnigat. See how this works out tonight. Donna, I seen you guys. I figured I'd just get on here and show a few things that I got in the mail recently, and I'm waiting on an order to come in from Your Inspirations, and I went a little overboard on that one, so it'll be a while before I can order again. But one of the, I got some, what do they call, bulb pin uh, stitch markers. I got a whole mess of them in there now. I can't complain about not having any. I think there's 450 pieces in that thing. So if I lose that many, I'm in trouble. And I had ordered back when Hirschner's had its big sale. And oh, take this out. Maybe I can hear myself a little better. But is the sound all right on this now? I've got a mic on with the earphone. Hi, Janisha. Oh, trying to do this before Miss Billy comes on. Time for my meds. I'll take them here in a little bit. But I'd ordered some 2-pound bags. Yeah, they will. Oh, thank you, Yarny Cat. I've went and ordered some 2-pound bags of cotton from Hirschner's when they had their big sale. And I got 6, yeah, 7, 8. There's 10 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 balls in there. I got the same colors in both of them. But it's their 10-pound mystery bags that they had. I haven't even opened these up to feel them yet. I don't know what kind of cotton it is. I just knew I wanted cotton. I've got a whole mess of acrylic. I wanted something different. I'm not gonna. I don't think I can make anything out of these. Hi, Mare. Yeah, sure. Now you've done it, Helen. We'll just cut the tape. Well, it's not anything that I guess you can say. It feels soft, but it's not something that I would. I guess you can just say it feels like peaches and cream or sugar and cream. Doesn't feel any different than either of those two. But there's some real pretty colors. You got turquoise and white. It looks more like a blue and white, but it's kind of a turquoise or a teal. There's pink and white. Still got something over that camera, don't I? No, it's my light from the behind me. Is that a little better? And then we've got an orange and white. And we got purple. No, purple and white. I'm almost as bad about purple as Rose Loves Crochet. Here's a burgundy. That camera does not do it this justice. There we go. That's burgundy instead of brown. There's solid turquoise. I know it looks blue on there for some reason. There's a blue. And that one looks almost purple. Let's compare those two. This one here is turquoise or aqua. That one there is actual blue. And then we got a solid purple. Kind of a peach color, peach. And one more. That one there's a mint green. I don't really show true to color. I'm sorry, guys. One of these days I'll get me a webcam. Maybe I can mess around with it a little bit there. Let's see. Yeah, it's saying I got two people in here, Tanisha. I don't know what's going on. On my end, it's still showing that Granny D's is still live too. But this was in the Hirschner's mystery cotton 2-pound bags. I might try making some more making some bags. That's one of the things I'm going to show you here in a little bit is some of my finished objects. But I had gotten two of them, exactly the same. For some reason, I thought it would be a little more mixed up. We'll throw those over in the bed. And then I also got these, it was Susan Bates Luxite hooks. And that was only $2.18 for the pack. And I've never had Susan Bates hooks. It turns out that they're plastic. That there. And also, there's no markings on what size they are. So thank goodness I happen to have one of these things. Because I can't tell you what size any of these hooks are. And obviously they can't tell us either. But that was my Hirschner's haul. And let's see what else I've got in here. And show Olivia that I made a hat out of one of the yarns that she gave me. This was made out of Lion Brand. Yeah. I have got to learn to get more prepared, that's for sure. At least I have everything next to me. Oh, Lordy. Well, I had a scarf. I started the scarf and I balled that up too. So we'll find the ball band for it. Here it is. This hat was made out of the Lion's Pride wool spun. And it took a whole skein of it, and it's called Mesa Print. And I was able to get the whole thing made up. My grandson really liked that. He was wearing that thing in 90-degree weather yesterday. It was cute as it can be. I made it for Christmas, and he found it already. But that's one thing we've got done. And let's see, what am I? Oh, you're all right, D. We'll get it all figured out. The cotton, I want to say they're the regular size that you can get at Walmart. They're not as big as, supposed to be like a 1-pound bag. So each there's 10 in each one. So probably about 1.6 ounces each. I got that shawl done. That's the Granny Meets virus. And that was made out of It's also wool. And this came from Chiquita, and it was called Rose Colored Wool Rainbow Series. And I'm not sure if it's showing up right for you guys or not. But she had sent 7 of them, and it took 5 and a partial, uh, or no, it took 4 and a partial of the 5th one. Just, I was like 80 stitches shorter. So I had to open up one ball for 80 stitches. But I want to go through and wash that and see if we can get it to finish opening up some more. Well, thank you, Granny. Donna, that yarn spoke to me when I came across when I opened that envelope up. One of the few times that something talked to me that quick. We got that there, and then another gift that was sent to me. Lorraine Olivia had sent me the Lion Brand wool. She also sent me that great big hook, and I was trying to think of what I can do with it. And I made a scrap blanket, used 4 strands of yarn all at once, all 4 weight. And my grandson kind of took over on this, and I made it in a granny square, so as he gets bigger, I can just add to it. And this is only 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's try this ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is only 16 rounds. If I can get the whole thing up in there. Right now it's about 36 inches, 36, 40 inches wide. I didn't actually go through and measure it yet. Let me fold this in half and we'll go that way. It'll be easier to manipulate. I'm getting tongue-tied here. All kinds of wires too, so it's not helping me any. Look at this little measuring tape. In case you're trying to figure out what I'm doing, I got a little drawer right underneath my laptop here, so I'm constantly digging in this drawer. And it is approximately 26 inch, so it's 52 inches. Well, that's bigger than I thought it was. 52 inches across. A little over 4 foot. And this didn't even put a dent in the scrap yarns I've got. I've got 2 more homemade baskets that I've got that has little bitty balls and all different, not enough to do anything. Yeah, my grandson's only 3. Yep, I'd have seen. He's got I've got another big hook from Lorraine, and it's 11.5 millimeter. My grandson picked this up and he was trying to crochet. I'll show you what he made for me. And this is not for the faint of heart. And keep in mind, it's a 3-year-old that made it, okay? But he made that for Grandma. He had the hook and yarn all wadded up, and he said, "Here, Nana, you." So that's what the first thing he crocheted for Nana. Thought that was really cute. When he comes over, he's looking for his hook now, and I got to give him some yarn, and he'll sit there and just and he literally wads it up, but it's cute. I need to get a picture of him doing it again. I took one a while or a couple weeks back, and when I went to send it to my daughter, somehow I ended up deleting it. But I believe that's all the finished objects, and I gave up on knitting a scarf to go with that hat for now. There's just something about it. I don't know if I don't like the way the yarn's lining up or what. But I tried going short ways first, and it's making big old wide stripes. And I decided, no, I don't want it to do it like that because it wasn't matching the hat. So I frogged it out, and then went through and cast it on. I don't know how many. I don't know how many that is, but it's curling so bad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I don't like circulars. I rather have straight needles, but it's curling, so I'm thinking about. I'm seriously considering frogging it. Now I plan on making a video of him again. Yep. I don't know. I didn't measure this to find it. That I got to cast it all the way across it. But there's a needle. It's not a snake, I promise. But it's curling real bad, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I'm not. I don't think it's my tension because uh, I can get it to unroll for a while, but I don't hold this part of the yarn when I wrap it over and do my stitch. I don't hold this tight, so I'm not. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm trying to. I don't know what it's called. I'm knitting on one side and purling on the other. Hey, Jeannie. I'm glad you made it. Now, well, we had 6 people in here. That's all my projects I got. Oh, no. I got one more. I was getting the Jimmy Beans uh, subscription box this last quarter, and I found that I was really disappointed in it. I don't particularly care for the way the bag came out. Or the project was a bag, and it was designed by Mikey. But here's the bag. I went ahead and shortened the handles down because it seemed like the bag was so long in the first place. And as short as I am, it'd be dragging the ground as it is. But got that deal done. That was what do they call it? I can't. It was primo primo wool primo cotton or something like that. I'll do my little bag that came in. And the quantity of yarn that they were sending with, I ran out of orange, and that's all the blue and the white that was left over. And usually, with the last ones that I got, I had yarn left over. But it was sugar bush, Cabot, Pima cotton, and 30% Pima cotton, or 70% Pima cotton, 30% linen. So trying to crochet with something that thin was kind of hard on my part because I don't usually crochet with anything smaller than 4. Okay. I knew about doing just at least the first and last stitch on a row for the borders to keep the sides from rolling. I didn't think about doing the stockinette for uh, top and bottom border. And then end with knit rows. Okay. I knew I was doing something wrong. I just couldn't figure out what it was, and I was getting frustrated. I already tore it out once because I didn't like the way it was coming out because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to knit or purl, and I was getting rows where it was just knit or just purl, and it's smooth on one side and bumpy on the other, and then it would switch. I guess I just don't pay attention. That's probably what I like crocheting for is I can just go like crazy. I'll probably tear it out and try one more time. Third time's a charm. Let me try to. I don't know if I'm hearing myself or if my ears plugged up. Let's try this. Put that one and take this one. Hey, now I can hear myself better. Oh, Jeannie, what are you frogging today? Believe it or not, I remembered how to cast on better than I thought I did. It, my best friends here, their daughter, before she passed away, uh, she had brought me some knitting needles, and she told me she had something that she figured that I can use, but she didn't know what they were. And when she brought them to me, they were big old long knitting needles. And I was already sitting over there crocheting, and I had the yarn on my hand and everything, and the needle, and I was trying to go, and I couldn't quite get it to loop the way I remembered. And I went and got on my phone and got on YouTube to find out how to cast on. And once I realized, oh, that's what I was doing wrong, and then I had that needle full of cast on stitches, and I started, I believe it was knitting first, or the purls first, and I was just going like crazy. And had like 5 rows cast on watching wrestling over there one day. You had to create a new channel. What's your new one? Or what was the old one? Oh, that's not what I want. I mm, okay. There we go. I know there's a way of opening up another page while I'm still on this, and that didn't help. Okay. Any idea why it wouldn't let you upload, Jeannie? Okay. In case I'm not the only one, everybody that wants to add her, just right click on that and tell it to open a new window, and it will open a new tab up for you. It works on a PC, but I'm not sure how it does on the phone. Okay, subscribe and oh, flag bell. There we go. There we go. Now we got you on there, Jeannie. Well, it's weird. It'll let you get on there to comment and everything, but it won't let you upload. It's really strange. May have to. I know there's a way of getting a hold of YouTube. I just don't know how yet. I thought one of my kitty cats were coming in. I guess not. I think with especially with the newer electronics, we ought to be able to get into things. Do you happen to have a laptop? We'll get you built back up, Jeannie. Okay. Well, what I was going to suggest is go ahead, if you can, video on your phone, and then you can put that on your computer, and then go into YouTube, and where the oh, there's a little camera deal near the top. You click on that, and it'll say something about uploading a video and or go live, and you should be able to upload it that way. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna try. Yeah, I found out after a couple of weeks, my husband was supposed to do something for the organization we're with, and come to find out, he didn't do any of it. And he's a security officer, and I'm the treasurer, and I'm doing security officer stuff because he didn't know anything about the computer. So I'm the one that's going in trying to get everything fixed. Yeah, it's up to the new one too, Janie. Excuse me. Bring this microphone up to make sure you can still hear me. Now, as long as you're modding the other groups, it'll, unless it's in the comments in the live chats, it's not coming up because I had to okay the comment for it to come up in here. Never thought that my throat would get dry. Good old coffee. Oh, on the Facebook groups. Okay. Yeah, and the live chats for they made it where you can't put web addresses in the live chats unless you're a mod. Let's fix that right now. Oh, 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 oh. Wrong. Wrong. There we go. We'll give you some blue. Sorry, I don't make a big deal out of it, but we'll make you blue again, Jeannie. You're welcome, sweetie. Is there anything anybody wants to know while I'm on here? Yeah. I'm not too sure. I have a hard time talking, not knowing what people may want to hear or know about. Okay, we'll see here in a little bit. Aha! Oh, Genie's Creations. I didn't even pay no attention. You changed the name. I didn't even pay attention to that part. Well, that's kind of a weird story. And a combination of my mom and dad. Mom was interested in it, and I was about 12, 15 years old. Here I am. Oh, here I am again. There we go. Well, now we got to make that one. Hang on, we got to make that one blue too. There we go. We got to we got to make it where you're blue. But my mom went and bought crochet hooks, the book, yarn, the whole works, because she's the one that had taught me how to knit, and I learned off of her. Well, she went and got this stuff because she wanted to learn how to crochet, and she had made something that looked kind of like what my son or my grandson made for me, and she got mad, threw everything, said that basically the hell with it, and Dad picked it all up. He was looking at it. He taught himself how to crochet out of the book, and then he went and was showing Mom and explaining to her what the the symbols and letters and all that meant. And while he was showing her, I was watching them, and I never looked at the book, so I didn't know what they were looking at. But I learned watching them, and now I can't read a pattern. But if you show me how to do it, I can. But it was a combination of both my mom and dad that they didn't do it on purpose. I learned how to just by watching them. And mom's one that taught me how to knit. But until I got this, I had gotten another Jimmy Beans quarterly deal, and the yarn was so nice, I was afraid to use it. So it's sitting in a basket right above in that basket right there, and I'm afraid to use it. It's little bitty balls, but it's a chain link stuff, and I didn't even look at the pattern. I didn't because I was afraid that I was going to mess that yarn up. And then I heard that Mikey had designed another quarterly deal, so I jumped on that, and I figured, well, if I can get through his videos, I should be able to get through his pattern. And for some reason, I'm glad there was a month in between each piece. But other than that, that's the first and only. No, I need to correct myself. I started trying to force myself to read a pattern when I was doing the Lost Soul shawl with Fiber Spider. I went and printed the pattern out so I can try to work on it without having to sit in front of the computer watching somebody else do it. I bet that was pretty, Janie. But the first pattern I read all by myself and no video to it is that ugly bag. And I think this bag's lopsided. And here it is, 35 years later, and that's the first thing that I crocheted from a written pattern. It almost looks like a shirt, but not quite. But I force myself to. I'm trying to force myself how to read a pattern. But other than that, I did. Uh, I haven't quite pushed myself out of my comfort zone. Oh, have you guys seen my shirt that I made? I've only got two of you on here right now. Hang on, I've got a shirt I made too. Let me go unhook my lifeline here. I made it a little bit too big. That there was one of Crystal's number 593, I think it was. Okay, maybe you can hear me again. But I was trying to make this a little bit bigger because I am a fluffier girl, and I think I made it too big. I should only put maybe two extra shells instead of six, because Crystal's mannequin is supposed to be an extra large, and I was trying to make. I think I was trying to make it a two, at least a 2X, and I just don't. I don't think I needed it quite that big. Thank you. And you're the cat that. Well, you said sometimes the parentheses confuse you. Uh, I can't really. I know what it means. It's part of a repeat. So, but that's all I really know about it. Oh, back up to three. Well, thank you, thank you, Donna. I'm not too sure how many people had shown. I do need to wash it. I've heard that cotton shrinks a little bit, so I'm hoping that when I wash it, it does shrink some. Do until you do. Things look small until I do it a lot. Yeah, we all need practice, Urinary Cat. Even though I've been going for a while. That's what I was saying on that one shawl that you made. I need to check. I remember hearing about that Cosmic Cow. But as you can see with my mess on the wall there, I don't really have. I've got colors, but a lot of it don't really work together. I do a lot of bargain shopping for yarn, and I don't get the. I get some old yarn, the wind tuck, and stuff that's not made anymore. And I've got some. I did find what is that Burnett Pop on sale this past winter, and all those cakes up there, they're going to be going for Mikey's Crochet Along. That's coming out next month. That study of planet Earth. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and if you can or will post it in either in the comments after the video, or we'll go ahead and put it up in this here, and I'll. Oh, you got a wrench, so you can post it in the comments in the up here, the live chat. Chiquita, hello. You've missed all my show and tell. Now you're gonna make me start all over again? Well, it's not all of it. I did not. I have not gotten my yarn inspiration uh, order, and I have not told everybody the big boo boo I pulled on that one. It's not a boo. I just happened to look out. I have not gotten any confirmation or anything. It says it's been shipped. I went and made what I considered a big order from Yarn Inspirations. And don't tell me what I ordered, or don't ask me what I ordered, because I won't know until it gets here. I don't have anything to do with tracking yet either. It just says that it's been shipped. How's it a boo boo when I go and order 25 mystery bags, not knowing what I'm gonna get? Yeah, this wouldn't be so bad if I knew it was baby yarn or what it was, but I don't know for sure. The last time I got it, I got two of the same thing, same color pink as what Billy did, and two of them the fat black. I think it was Bernat blanket, but I'm not. But it was almost as fat as this crochet hook. I got the same. It, was that just going to the Yarn Inspiration site, Chiquita? I right now I'm afraid wouldn't be any good at uh, amigurumi because I don't like to sew. I'll do it on a machine, but to try to hand sew stuff into place, and when I was in school in home ec, I made all kinds of pillows, and I was one of the ones with the fluffy stuff. We got this that fake fur, and I made like teddy bears and stuff like that with the fluffy fur, and I was one of the best ones to hide the seams. Maybe because I'm staying still. I don't know, but thank you. I've got an extra little mic here with a set of headphones too, so I'm hoping that helps with the sound. That's why I was debating on whether to try doing another live or try to do a video and see if we can make the sound any better. Because I don't. I went in and looked at the adjustments for sound and all that, and everything's set as high as it can go. Thank you, ma'am. Hear you loud and clear, Roger Daughter. Yes, Jeannie had to make a new page or new channel in case you didn't already know. In short, YouTube's being a witch. Is Mirror back again? Mirror's back again. Oh no, overheating. Where are you at that's overheating? See, we're getting kind of a group going here. Yeah, it got up to 90 something today. Right now it's supposed to be 83, 84, something like that. Still feels miserable. Made it. Uh, I can tolerate a heat, but the humidity is what makes it where I don't feel well. Yeah, I saw that about the crochet hook holder. Yeah, I just watched that a little while ago. Up in Jersey, it's 80. It's still 83 or 84 here. Depends on which one of my little weather apps I want to look at. Let's see what this one says. I've got a couple on here too. Yeah. Well, the one says it's 91, but it hasn't up. I don't know when it updated last. If you can see that, it says it's 91. I don't think it's quite that hot. As soon as the silly thing decides it's going to load, do, 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 do. It's kind of hard not to have music going. For me, anyways. Okay, going by this, it's 84. So it's still kind of, but it felt muggy out there. It's supposed to get down to 75 overnight. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, and I went and ordered 25 mystery bags from your inspirations. Maybe I'll be able to use some of that with the new stuff. I made a. Oh, Chiquita, you got to see what I made with that big cook that uh, Olivia gave. Not Olivia. Excuse me. Lorraine gave me. That's only 16 rows. I think we figured it out to be about 52 inches. My grandson decided he was going to confiscate it. So when he comes over and I have him for the night, that's his blanket now. Yeah, well, the 2 bags of cotton I did get from Hirschner's. Yeah, the sound went down. I pulled the mic out so I can grab that blanket instead of pulling it out of my ear. I pulled it out of the computer. I'm not too sure. I've never haven't really run into texture issues yet. I don't particularly care to work with the. I guess it'd be the scrubby stuff, but I can use it. Let's copy. Okay, I'm gonna repost Jeannie's new channel. We need to all resubscribe to her. She had to make a new channel. That's it. Resubmit. There we go. No problem. I still had it pulled up in the other window, so if I know I need something, I usually leave it open. There we go. I may not be a fast typer, but if I I can find, I have the tendency of finding it what is needed if someone's talking about it and they can't figure out how to get it up there. I know we lost D, didn't we? And believe it or not, I've got uh let's see, there's another basket over there. Uh, the big Ziploc bags that look like little, like collapsible suitcases. I've got 3 of those full, and I started a shelf just for my cotton. Instead of, I've my husband tells me that I basically got too much yarn, but when I told him about the yarn inspirations deal, he said, "Oh well, go ahead and grab a couple, 3, maybe 4 of them." I didn't tell him what I did. I expect there's someone that owes me money, so I'm expecting them to pay me by the time my credit card's due. I figured I'll just do it that way. Clear blank bags. Uh-oh. Oh, Heidi was I didn't mean to cut in on Heidi's. I didn't get no notification here. The only thing I've had so far is that Crystal had 2 videos up. One's a winner for the flash giveaway for yesterday, and a new uh, Red Heart uh, review. If you guys want to, we can go ahead and go over there. No, I didn't get a notification either. I didn't mean to cut in on her. Uh, oh, okay. Just because I don't want her to think that I'm trying to cut in on. That's why I waited so late. Okay, I just don't want her to think that I was cutting in on her. I'm I'm willing to cut it short. It, I haven't seen Penny in here, but the bags that you were talking about, these ones here are even bigger. Uh, Hang on just a second. Ah, this is probably why I didn't do this in the first place. Okay, be right back. Flexible totes, but it doesn't say how big it is. But it's more like kind of like more of a tote bag or a tote, and it's got a zipper. It goes all the way around, and it collapses if you need it to. But I've got three of these things, and this is the lightest of the three. My husband's gonna want to know what the heck have I been doing that I got all this stuff thrown on the bed. Yeah, that I've got three of those. So where did I get this? I'm thinking I got them at General and I worked there. Let's see. And say I thought Penny was supposed to be out visiting with somebody. That's why I went ahead and did it this late. I knew that Billy's supposed to be coming on. What is it? It's almost 9 o'clock here, so she should be coming on any time now. Uh, those bags I got, I want to say I got it at Dollar General. Look in the laundry, where the laundry baskets are. Um, I'm thinking about at the time it was like $7, but I thought I had got two in a package, but I've got an odd amount, so it must have been $7 for one, or I've lost one somewhere in the process. But look in the laundry, where the clothes baskets and clothespins and stuff, because that's where a lot of where they have a lot of their storage bags at. And then Dollar Tree has the smaller, like 2.5 gallon size. If you have like a blanket project that you want to keep together, a bigger project that you want to keep together, and it's got the handle. It looks like a regular tote bag. It's got a little handle at the top, and I found those at Dollar Tree for $1 a piece. I like these better than totes because to me it was easier to carry. No, that blue one, that's not a 1 gallon. That's a regular tote size bag. 1 gallon. 1 gallon would be about the size of the bag you sent me. Somewhere I got some 2.5 gallon ones. I just don't know where I got. I don't know where they're at right now. Mm, probably a 10 gallon one, yeah. But it's a collapsible one, so they had it all folded up in a box. I need a hairband. I don't have a Target here, so I can't. That, that would be a good price if it's some collapsible ones. But they're made by Ziploc, I believe. Yeah, that's it. I don't normally pull my hair up, but let's try this. Maybe you won't be so hot if I pull my hair up. There you go, Mary. Does that help you a little bit? Or Sherry, I'm sorry. Okay. No, I've got to have the glasses on so I can see. I'm sorry. But thank you. I don't usually pull my hair up because I end up getting a headache. Thank you. I heard it ding on Facebook. I just didn't click over yet. Yeah, yeah, I'm known for multitasking. Yes, yes, that would be them. Oh, get back to the control room, Helen. All right. Main reason I don't mind hiding behind my glasses is when I take them off, I look drunk, and I can act drunk when I'm sober. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to. I can barely see, or I can see the screen, but I can barely read what's on it. So instead of blowing it up, I just put my glasses on. Order them online. I'm not going to order 50. Okay. Yeah, I need mine to see too. Okay, Sherry, if I missed something. Oh, that's why I. Oh, that's why you wear the headache. That's why you wear the headaches because you got headbands. Yeah, my glasses help some with my headaches. I need to actually get them redone, but I don't have any insurance, so I got to save up for it. And but to pull my hair up, it looks thick, but it's actually really thin, and that little bitty. You saw all what was hanging down. That's all that got up in the ponytail. So I got to pull it really tight in order to get it to go up and stay up. Yeah, I get tongue tied all the time. Oh, bee pollen. I'm already on a buttload of stuff. That reminds me, I've got my 8 o'clock meds I was supposed to take. Raw honey. Hey, well, where am I supposed to find bee pollen? Natural ones. It's like a multivitamin. Okay, I'll have to check into it. List it. Another thing to find at the store. Oh, okay. Natural or health food stores. Okay. I don't think we have any of those. We've got all these CBC stores opened up all over the place now that it's legal here in Oklahoma. But the one natural store that we had is no longer naturals. It's one of CBC stores too. CBS, whatever it's called. Good deal, Jeannie. Sorry, that's part of my grandson. He does a thumbs up and a high five. I am in Oklahoma. I was born in Newburgh, New York, raised in northeastern Kansas, moved down to Oklahoma with my ex husband to get him closer back to his family. And when we split up 18 years ago, I just stayed here. Okay, you make what do you make, Sherry? Yeah, well, we had a whole bunch of tornadoes and storms. Yeah, show what the deep one is. Okay, let's see if we can get this to do this. Hmm. Okay, I can't transfer a picture over, but I can transfer the link if you've got one. Moringa. Moringa. No, what's moringa? What is moringa? That's if I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, Mary, you're talking about storms and tornadoes, and we had a couple of them pretty close within a block or so, and they happened to take another turn. Open that. Go to there. Do, 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 do. Is there directions on uh, how to take that stuff? Yes, I've been taking turmeric with black pepper. And it has really helped. Okay, here's the deal for the bee pollen. No, it may not all go through. It's way over the. No, I gotta. Okay, it's not letting me do it because it's too many letters. Even when me running the show, it won't let me do it. Mm, delete. Maybe that might work. I don't think so. If you're talking to me, Sherry, about the arthritis, I've got some. Yes. Mm, okay, have fun with this one. It's not real simple. That's why I changed my channel name. Because everybody's trying to call me Ms. with the MZ part. So I decided the heck with it. I'll just go for what my name I was told it translated to. Yeah. I just realized I dropped the mic was down on my leg. It doesn't have a clip. If I put it in my ear, it'll stay up there. But then I feel like I'm hollering at everybody. So I'm trying to hang it through my necklace here. Joanne. If you go back and watch part of the first part of the replay, you get to see all the few whips and stuff that I had gotten done. I don't have. I've got some of the cows in progress, but I keep jumping up and down. You guys might get tired of seeing that happen. Yep, actually, I know where one's at right off the bat. All those. Plug you back in. There we go. This here is the crochet along with Sarah Satch. I'm trying to remember which ones go where. There's some of these I didn't particularly care for, and I didn't make as many. Hmm. Well, I thought I had more than those. One. Oh, they're there. There they is. I think I'm all a little mixed up here. Yeah, my grandson saw these. He'll be having himself a headache. Okay, there's one, two, three, four, five. Okay, I knew there's supposed to be six of them. Still missing some, but there were different uh, blocks for Sarah Satch's crochet along. I got all the. Uh, we're supposed to make four of them in one color, and I I don't do anything by the rules. Let's see. No, can't hear me again. Uh-oh. Hang on. Linda got it. Hello, Linda. Let me look back up here. What's the squares for? I guess I didn't see. But hi, Linda. No, I didn't see you. I was looking at blocks. I'm sorry. Uh, get carried away. And don't worry, I don't know anybody's given name either. That's why I call them by their channel names. Okay, now I got caught up. And by the way, the blocks are for Sarah Satch's Grandtastic uh, calendar blanket crochet along. And she's had six of them. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, she's had six of them. I've got a block missing somewhere. I don't have them in the right order right now, but this is one of each one of those. And she called that one the mesh granny square. That's the last one that we just did. And then this one, no, this one was mesh. This was the regular granny square. That one's the mesh one because of all the holes in it. That one's a solid granny. Check back out. That was squared off. That was a solid granny square. And this is a, you can't really see it, but it's supposed to be a granny square with a circle inside the granny square. The first two rows are a circle, and then it starts circling out. I didn't particularly care for that design. That one reminds me of the one that Fiber Spider started, where it's got the front post double crochets where they kind of, I guess, the element des- uh, design was done with that too, with the front post triple crochets to give that cabling effect. You don't really see it on the camera. And then that this one is called Granny in a Square in the Corner because it's Granny squared in a corner, but then it's solid on the other two. I don't know if you. This is not showing up very well. I'm sorry, guys, but that's one of my current deals I'm working on. I gotta find that one square that's missing. So far, I've looked out and they're all pretty much the same size without blocking them. But I'm just doing everything willy nilly on that. Let's see, make three. Back up here. I know your real name? I still call you Chiquita. I like it better. Three queen size blankets over the end. I make more blankets than anything, really. And don't worry, Linda. Like I said, I call everybody by their channel names. It's easier for me to remember. Oh, all right. Why did that just jump like that? Oh, there we go. Right now, I've got another six more squares to do. There's supposed to be four of each one, and I've been doing basically six of each one, and uh, there's six squares, three different color combos. If that makes any sense, because I wanted to make it bigger than what she was suggesting. Like I made on this one here. I made two of the black and white, two of the blue and white, and two of the green and white. So instead of just making four squares, I'm making six. And then there's uh, 12 different squares for that blanket. Thank you, Joanne. I'm trying to get caught up, so I was too busy messing with them squares. I need to be more prepared next time. Say cool. I need to go back and look at the way it's spelt and try to remember how it's said. Usually I call everybody sweetie. Okay. Well, wanted to go to that person's channel, but it ain't letting me. Okay. Do I look like I'm? Never mind. Hush up, Helen. Thank you, Yernicat. Wonder why it's not letting me go to their channel now. Yeah, I think we got. I think Yernicat got it, Mara. Thank you. I don't think you're that pale there, Sherry. Yeah, he got hidden, so I can't boot him or nothing now. Well, I can unhide him, but no use doing that. He's already hidden, so we'll just leave him like that. I ain't scared. We got blue wrenches in here. Okay, well, let's just do this then. And operator. And I haven't seen a deal for her yet. She should be coming on anytime, though. We'll go ahead and sign off because I've already been on for an hour and a half. I didn't realize that. I could have swore I got Sherry. Maybe I didn't. We did now. You're doing fine, Yarny. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because I do know that Billy's supposed to be coming on, so I don't want to be cutting into her time. And this was only supposed to be a practice deal, but we'll go ahead and get off here so we can get co- coffee and potty breaks. Okay. Maybe you can get some Excedrin in, Yarny Cat. That usually helps me really good. We'll catch you all later, okay? Appreciate you stopping in. I need some of the water she had last night. This coffee just ain't hacking it. But we'll catch y'all later. Or over on Billy's. I'm gonna see who won Crystal's latest giveaway. Maybe we can congratulate him over there in Billy's room. Nope. We'll catch y'all later. Thank you. You have a good night now. Hasta la vista, babies. I think we got all. Not me. Oh, wasn't you? One of these days, I hope it's to be me. But okay, last time. Later.